This year, up and down the aisles packed the cameras, charged the mics, and headed straight into the heart of automotive innovation. SEMA 2025 in Las Vegas, Nevada. And let me tell you, walking into SEMA is like entering a world where creativity meets horsepower, where retail intersects with engineering, and where every corner of the industry shows off how fast it's evolving. But this is different. From the moment the doors opened, the atmosphere was electric. Aisles filled with custom builds, concept technology, advanced shop tools, and a universe of products designed for enthusiasts, fabricators, mechanics, and everyday drivers who just want their vehicles to look good and run strong. But as I walked those aisles, camera in hand, one thing became clear: SEMA is no longer just a show for gearheads. It's become a forecast of where automotive retail is heading. And this year, that shift was impossible to ignore. Because right alongside the legendary performance brands, the aftermarket innovators, and the tech disruptors stood two of the most unexpected giants in the building: Harbor Freight and Walmart, the presence of major retailers, and why it matters. Let's start with Harbor Freight. Harbor Freight has always had a loyal base in the DIY community: mechanics, fabricators, shade tree technicians, and the everyday consumer who wants access to tools without breaking the bank. But their booth at SEMA 2025 wasn't the Harbor Freight most people remember. This wasn't a discount tool aisle. This was a statement. Brightly lit displays, premium product lines, redesigned packaging, upgraded quality tiers, and a clear emphasis on professional-grade innovation. They weren't just at SEMA to participate, they were there to compete, and compete seriously. Their presence signaled something important. Retailers are no longer waiting for customers to come to them. They are going directly to the industry, directly to the creators, and directly to the spaces where innovation actually begins. But then, I turned the corner, camera rolling, and saw something even more surprising. Walmart? Yes, Walmart. Not only present, but present with intention. I was told this was their second year exhibiting at SEMA. And just like everything Walmart does, they didn't come halfway. They came to capture an opportunity. Because if there's one thing Walmart has mastered across every category, from grocery to electronics to fashion, it's identifying a market gap and moving quickly to fill it. Walmart's booth was buzzing. Product showcases, automotive accessories, tool partnerships, modernized merchandising concepts, private label displays. They weren't just selling, they were positioning. Walmart knows something powerful. As consumers become more hands-on with their vehicles, and as automotive accessories move mainstream, there is enormous opportunity in expanding automotive retail into a lifestyle category. And seeing them at SEMA confirmed it. Walmart isn't just dabbling in automotive retail anymore. They are investing in it. Walking the aisles, a landscape of innovation. As I went up and down the aisles, true to our brand, it became clear that the automotive aftermarket is going through the same transformation we've been talking about in grocery, apparel, and consumer goods. The same pressures, the same innovations, the same push toward efficiency and experience. Here's what stood out. This year at SEMA 2025, 3 legacy names showed everyone they are not living on past reputation. Mothers, Magyar's, and WD-40 arrived with products built for the way people actually care for cars today. Mothers focused on speed and surface clarity. The goal was simple: less time maintaining, more time driving. They hit it. Magyar's came in with a different angle. They leaned hard into electric and hybrid vehicle care. Their EV Safe Surface Wash pulled a lot of attention because it cut static buildup on painted and plastic surfaces. That reduces the dust cling that EV owners complain about. They also launched a ceramic ultra-refined polish that levels micro-marring without aggressive cut. It was shown on high-end wraps and matte finishes because it protects texture while still lifting clarity. Their booth stayed packed. Because these were upgrades that solved real problems, not gimmicks. WD-40 used SEMA to push beyond the classic blue, and Yellow Can, their new driveline shield, was the surprise of the show. It is designed for off-roaders and tuners running exposed components. It fights moisture, heat, and fine sand infiltration. People lined up to test spray it on housings and brackets that were then run through dust blasts. They also rolled out SmartSolve Degreaser, biodegradable cleaner that breaks down run and grime faster than the harsh stuff, but without the sting or the smell. Shops liked it because it is tough on buildup and easy on the workspace. Together, these three brands brought practical innovation. Nothing flashy, just to get attention. Real tools for real garages, pro or home. Mothers delivered quicker correction. Magyar's refined the finish game for modern materials. WD-40 expanded protection into places most people ignore. For anyone walking the aisles trying to figure out what moved the needle this year, these products did. They showed that the industry is not slowing down. It is adapting, tightening its focus, and listening to what drivers and builders keep asking for. Walking out of SEMA, 2025, camera full of photos and memory cards loaded with footage. I felt the same energy I feel when covering grocery or general retail trends. Retail is evolving everywhere. Every aisle tells a story. Every booth reveals a strategy. Every innovation is a preview of where the consumer is heading. And this year, the story was clear. The automotive world is no longer separate from the mainstream retail universe. It is part of it. Retailers, manufacturers, creators, and consumers are shaping the space together. And by being here, up and down these aisles, we're watching the future unfold in real time. SEMA 2025 wasn't just a car show. It was a signal, a preview, a blueprint of what's next. And as always, I'm taking you with me, one aisle at a time.